Hello, welcome, Masha Light Eagle, Whispers Healing with my ancestors, and I am going to do a surprise, not complete, but I'm going to do a past life reading for Susan, and this is a gift to say thank you, and she doesn't know that I'm doing that. I tricked her saying her birthday. Just so that I could do her past life reading too. Yeah, she thinks that I had to have her birthday because of a daughter, and it's not so. Anyways, so the first question is, who was Susan in her past life? And the answer that she's having is the Lovers and Ten of Cups. And that's the twin flame, and then she had the Lovers. So Susan was very emotional in her past life, and very romantic, and it wouldn't surprise me if she had difficulties to making choices, to finding herself in difficult relationships as well because of her choices, but she was passionate and romantic. And with 10, you have the... So she was a person who would work a lot, put a lot of effort into what she was doing. She knew how to focus things, okay? She knew how to focus things, and she also tried to free herself when she put herself in a jam, in a situation that was difficult for her to handle and so on. So she would try to find herself out from that, but she put a lot of effort, and she didn't... I'm not seeing her, having misluck when it comes to the economical situation. I think that she was, it was upside down, but I think that she was working on it a lot. So yeah, and then with the Lovers, yeah, there is with the Lovers you have also temptation. So she was tempted a lot into, when it comes to passion, when it comes to romance and all that. So I think that she got quite tempted sometimes, and just because of her not thinking things through, I think that she would have trouble when it comes to choices, especially when it came to relationship and how far she would go in one or not. This is a little bit of Susan in the past. Let's see if she can recognize herself. And I guess that she was a lady, because it feels like it. I'm getting a feeling of that she could have been a lady and also a twin. She might have been a twin as well in her past life, because you have the Lovers and then you have the Flame. So I am associating this being a twin as well. So yeah, so that's who Susan was. And now what I will do is, where did I put them? So I did shuffle some cards and did and we'll do her we'll try to do some of the spreads for her from the past life reading book. And this is a spiritual essence spread, and this is, I have chosen the number 3 spread. For this spread, pick one essence card from... Okay, so I'm going to hold on to one of the cards So I'm going to hold on to the Lovers because that was the first card. And let's look at that. I'm going to keep 10 of Cups in mind as well. So the first card is asking for the spiritual essence, and we are going to look at the Lovers, but we are also going to look at the other cards. So let's start with the Lovers first. So the Lovers, spiritual connection to sexuality. So as I said, she was a lot for passion and love and all that. And then the next card that she has with this first card that I did pick for her. Oh, it was upside down. Okay. So she has 18th century, and this is 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. So let's look at the Wands. Let me just look at something here. Okay. So Wands. And she have also natural technology skills. So she was quite smart, quite sexual, quite smart, quite active as a person. Okay, so that's question number 1. Who spiritual essence. So let's look at question number 2, and that is and I should put it in a spread, but I'm not doing any spread because it takes too much of place. Where do I want to go in this life? Where does she want to go in this life? So let's look at the next card, and she has, of course, 7 of Cups, and that is poison. Wow. Okay. So 7 of Cups. Ooh, it sounds, let's hope it's more positive than, yeah. 7 of Cups. Dreamer. Yeah, she wants to fulfill some of her dreams, and her dreams is to connect and be more connected to the spirituality than what she is. So she wants to be more connected and have more knowledge and, I guess, understanding as well. Okay. So, and then let's look at card. Let's look at card number 2. And well, I feel frustrated, so let's just take this at a side. 1, 2. Now let's look at card number 3, and here she has Knight of Swords, and that's the Soldier. Okay, let's look at the card number 3, and the question is how is this essence connected to this goal? How is this essence connected to the soul, to this goal, sorry? And she has swords. So Knight of Swords, warrior spirit. So she is a warrior. She is like, you know, a fighter. She knows how to make it. She knows how to deal with things without even, I guess, putting a lot of effort into it. And just because she is quite emotional and so on, sometimes I guess her emotions are stopping her and her fears. So she's, I guess, putting a wall upon herself. Okay. Let's look at card number 4. And card number 4 is asking what other information will help me with this goal. What other information will help her with this goal? So she received here the 9 of Swords. Oh dear, dreams. She needs to listen to her signs, to her dreams. And I believe that she has nightmares sometimes. Sometimes 9 of Swords, I sometimes put it into not having enough of patience. So I think that this is something that she needs to work on. But let's look at the 9 of the Swords. I went 9 of Swords says intense connection to spirituality through dreams. Yeah, with spiritual messages. So you need to listen to your dreams. You need to listen to your dreams and see to the signs and see what they are going to sort of because you're going to receive messages. So your spirituality this time is maybe by listening and learning your dreams. What other, yeah, so this is something that you need to add to what you're not thinking about, I guess. And 9 of Swords, let's look at 9 of Swords and see what that will be connected with. And 9 of Swords is I think it's the moon, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's the moon. So for me, it is telling that she's quite emotional. Yeah, aiding the moon. Quite emotional the way you are. And there are times that you also can feel lonely as well. And you need to look within and learn how to relax, learn how to meditate, and don't have any expectations. You need to learn how to meditate, you need to learn how to relax your body, and you need to just go with the flow, and then you can reach a little bit more than what you can, I guess, expect and imagine. So that was number 4. Let's look at number 5, which question is how does this quality help me now? How does this quality help you now? And here you receive, oh dear, 2 of Swords. Genetic illness. You're receiving genetic illness. So 2 of Swords. Let's look at 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Blind to others, negative qualities. You're blind towards others sometimes, and I guess looking at, let me see what was the question now again. How does this quality help me now? Was it number 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So this is number 5. How does this quality 5, where did you go? Here. How does this quality help me now? And 2 of Swords. Where did I say it was? Blind to others, negative qualities. You need to let go of negative qualities, and you need to open up your eyes, be a little bit more observant, and not put negative energies upon yourself, is how I'm seeing this. And let's see, 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Give things time. Try to be optimistic as well. What is important for you, to be optimistic, and to listen to value how you do things, and to trust your goal, to trust your gut when it comes to your spirituality. You need to learn how to trust yourself. And then what I'm also getting is that you need to believe in your strength, in a lot of things that you have overcome as well. So you need to see all that, and you're missing out on that sometimes. And you need to give things time, and don't be over judgmental, because you can easily judge without even thinking that you're doing that. So try not to, and try to have a little bit less expectations, and be a little bit more, be a little bit more, how should I say? Be a little bit more patient with yourself and with everything that is, happening around you. So that is important for you to think about. So number 6 is, how does this quality hinder me? How does this hinder you? And here you receive China and 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. A natural inclination to think about the future. You need to stop, for me, 2 of Wands talks about standing and looking at, reflecting on life and things, and standing on a base that is quite new. And you know that you need to rebuild something from the scratch. And you need to, plan things out, and remember that you can make it, whatever this is about. Nothing is impossible. And you need to have a belief on that as well. And 2 of Wands goes with, again, you have give things time, be patient. You need to become a leader, use your leadership without being scared of being that leader, and use your knowledge that you have as well. But the question is how, I think it was number 6, and I think, how does this hinder you? How does this quality hinder me? Yeah, you're not using your knowledge. You are rushing in too fast, and you're not seeing what is in front of you. And it's like you're rushing. I'm getting a person who wants things to happen now, not within a minute, but now, even 1 minute ago, So you need to stop rushing. You need to see, look around you, stop, breathe, and just, observe and see and be calm. You need to find peace within yourself, you need to become whole. And as long as you're not going to be whole, you're going to feel lost, you're going to feel half, and you're not going to be able to make the choices that you should make for yourself in a positive way. So yeah. And then you have, how has this quality helped me in this in this past? How has this quality helped you? And here you receive, let's hope it's a little bit more positive, rational woman. You're receiving the I think Queen of Swords. Yeah, you can be sharp, you can be too sharp sometimes, you can't focus, you can do a lot of good things when you decide to do things and so on, but you can be also too sharp, and that can be that you yourself can put yourself in a situation where you don't have to be, so you need to think about those things. How has this quality helped you now? So let's look at the Queen of Swords, and it says articulate, defensive against injustice. So when you feel that you are not being treated in a just way, you will defend yourself in many ways and so on. And you're good at defending yourself, as you can be quite sharp, and you can put people on its place if it's needed. But sometimes this can also hinder you. So because you take things to heart, and when you do that, sometimes you take actions and your feelings gets overflown and your anger takes over very, very much. So you need to work your anger a little bit. And then the last question in here is as much as how has this quality hindered me in the past? And you receive Japan, and you receive Ace of Swords. A lot of swords cards, sweetheart. Wow. Let's see. I mean, for me, sword stands for new happenings, new opportunities, but you need to be sharp in it as well. Let's see what it says here. Writer, truth, and teller. So you maybe did write. It could have been books, or it could have been writing a journal. It could have been writing things down to remember. And truth, the truth have been very important for you. Let me just rephrase the question, the Eve question. That is, how has this quality hindered me in the past? Yeah, you were not focused. You maybe didn't hold on to the whole truth situation as well. Even if truth might have been important for you, you had a lack of belief when it comes to people and believing if people were honest towards you or not. And you could also feel if someone were true sometimes and not. You had a special sign within yourself knowing that. I don't know if that has to do with let's see if I can receive anything from my guide in here. Bear with me. Okay, the first thing that I am getting is a tingle in my hands and my feet. I don't know if you can understand that. Maybe this is completely crazy. You can laugh at me. I'm sorry, it's okay. But this is what my guides are showing me when I ask. So I'm just going to go with that. And you can comment that. Oh my God, I hope I'm not out on icy water now with that, but that's what I'm getting. And you had a gut as well, and it wouldn't surprise me if this is correct. It wouldn't surprise me if you can recognize this now as well. So yeah, super crazy, right? So let's see. So that's that, and now we are going to do, I'm going to do you a neck spread, which is about, how much is this on 20 minutes? So we can do one more, and then I'm going to divide this. So we are going to step into another spread, and that is the narrative spread. And I'm taking the spread number 3, and we are going to look at let's see, the questions. How did it impact me? That's question number 2. What did I do? What did you do? It's question number 1. What caused me to do this? What caused you to do? Okay. Number 5, what did I not understand at the time? And number 6, who influenced me? And then number 7, what hopes or fears influenced me? That's that. And number 8, what events influenced me? Okay. And then number 9, how does this manifest now? And that's the questions. Where is oh, here is number 3. I didn't find number 3. What caused me to do this is the question. So let's look at narrative spread. I'm not going to do all the spreads from the book, because then I will sit till tomorrow. I just did pick spreads randomly, just to give you a little bit of taste of each and every subject. Okay, so let's pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think that was it, right? Yeah, 9, up to 9 cards. So let's look at add card 1. And here you receive, let's see, you receive fate, and that's Wheel of Fortune, fate. So let's see, let's look at question number 1. So question number 1, Come on. What did I do? Question number 1. What did you do? And you have Wheel of Fortune there. You went through a major change of luck. Yeah, so you managed to change your life in a lucky way. Okay, that's positive. And question number 2 is how did it impact me? How did that impact you? And so you receive well, by working so much as you did and putting effort into everything, you managed to be successful and to turn, your life around. And then you receive the Sun. How did that, and the question was, how did that impact me or you? So let's look at the Sun, and here you have happy times. So you went through a happy time. Okay, and let's look at question number 3, which is asking what caused me to do it? What caused you to make a huge change in your life? And here you receive the 19th century, and that is 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. And gaining financial independence. So you gained financial independence. You fixed your economical situation. You were joyful, you were happy, you were successful, and that impacted you in a very positive, good way. And let's look at number 9. Yeah, that's interesting. You worked a lot. That's 10, and let's look at number 9. Yeah, you worked very, very hard. And you worked on your goals. You wanted to make your goals reality. You worked for yourself. You were very creative because you have the star there as well with that card. So that's number 3. Let's look at number 4. And number 4, you receive, the question is, what was the outcome of my actions? What was the outcome of your actions? And the outcome, and here you receive then 8, strength. What was the outcome of your action? Overcoming great difficulties. So you did overcome a lot of difficulties by changing your life around. So maybe you started off maybe poor, or you was in a jam situation, and you got yourself out from that something huge. So yeah, that's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's look at number 5. And number 5 is asking now, what did I not understand at the time? What didn't you understand at that time? And here you receive Hero and Knight of Cups. You didn't understand your emotions. You didn't understand how important, I guess you were, and all, you know, what you tried to accomplish and all. Knight of Cups. Let's look at Knight of Cups as well. Being a hero. So you didn't understand that you were a savior, that you were a person who would lift others, and that you were special. You had trouble giving yourself credit. And I believe that you even have that today, having trouble to give yourself credit. And Nine of Cups. I think I did look at 9 before, if I'm not wrong. Page 9. Yeah, you have, but you wanted to gain your goals, and you maybe didn't in the beginning understand your goals, and when you got to understand it, you turned, you know, life around in a positive way. So yeah. So let's look at number 6, and number 6 is saying, who influenced me? Who did influence you? And I believe that it's not just one person. And here you have 16, the pledge, the tower. You have the tower. So I think a lot of people influenced you, not just one person. You were influenced by many. Big change you didn't choose. Yeah, I think that a lot of people influenced you. Sorry. Let's look at the tower. Wow, and I had a, Jesus, that's fast. So you moved forward. You didn't stand still, you moved forward. You were always on the go. And just because you were always on the go, you could handle a lot of things in a positive way. And you did let a lot of different situations, but also people to influence you. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now it's 7. I know, I forget. My memory is good but short. Bear with me. Oh dear. So let's see. Number 7, I said, right? Where are you? Here. So number 7 is what hopes or fears influenced me? What hopes or fears influenced you? And here you receive actually slavery, and you receive the devil. And I believe that you were scared of I believe that you were scared of I believe that you were scared of you know, to throw yourself into a situation that you could not handle later on, and so on. So, but let's look at that. Addiction, obsession, yeah. So you might have had an addiction problem, like using either alcohol or medicine. A lot of people used to do that, or even drugs. Who knows? I mean, I never know. So yeah, some sort of an addiction in you had an addiction to something and you were passionate as well. So you were scared to fall back. And let's look at number